Hola, my lovely children. Welcome or welcome back. Here are another 10 foreign words that will actually give you an edge over your competitors in your competitive exam. So, without any further ado, let's dive right into it and let's get started. And the first word that you can see on your screens is RSVP. Now, RSVP is a French phrase. It's rather an initialism of the French phrase, which is "Répondez s'il vous plaît," which directly translates to "respond if you please." So in English, it's nothing but it's like "please confirm your attendance." So you must have seen at the end of the invitation cards where they write RSVP, which means "please confirm your attendance." So I hope that made sense. All right. Moving on to the next phrase that we have on our screens is bravo. Now, bravo is an Italian word, so it has its origin in Italian, okay? And it's basically used to applaud a performance. The actual meaning is bravo means brave or well done. So whenever somebody does an excellent job, we often use the word bravo. It's an Italian word. Keep that in mind, okay? Moving on to the next word, we have wanderlust. The word wanderlust actually originates from two German words, wherein the word wandern means to wander or roam, and lust means pleasure or desire. So it literally translates to you have a desire to wander, or you have like a strong desire to travel, right? So love for travel. Again, it's a German word. Keep that in mind, right? Moving on to the next word, we have cliche. Now, cliche is one word which is used extensively in the English language. I mean, people that I encounter in my daily life use this word extensively. Well, it is actually a French word, right? So it basically describes an idea or a phrase which has been used so many times that it is no longer interesting, or it becomes ineffective because of the widespread overuse. I hope that made sense. Cliche, again, it's a French word, and it basically denotes like an idea which has been used extensively, or like a phrase which has been used so many times that it becomes ineffective beyond a point, right? Alright, moving on to the next word. The next word we have on our screens is alma mater. Now, alma mater is the school, the college, or the university from where you have graduated. Now, again, this word finds its origin from the Latin language. So it's a Latin word wherein it literally means something or someone that provides nourishment. So it actually translates to nourishing mother. It translates to nourishing mother or generous mother. So in a way, we can say that it means somebody or something that actually provides you nourishment. So school has such a major role in our nourishment, in our bringing. So that's what it translates to, right? I hope that made sense. Okay, moving on to the next word that we have on our screens, which is sophomore. Now, again, a very interesting word. Now, it actually means it's a person who's in the second year of a course at a US college, or at any college in general. So sophomore is basically a second year undergraduate, right? So anybody who's in their second year of college is referred to as a sophomore. Now, it originates from two Greek words, right? Wherein the word sophos means wise or clever, and the word more it's nothing but morose. So the two words that it has been originated from is sophos and morose, wherein this word sophos means wise or clever, and the word morose means foolish or like somebody stupid, right? So a second year student is often perceived as somebody who's gained some wisdom, because of course obviously they're in the second year, so they're perceived as somebody who have gained some experience, and hence the word sophos. But they're still not wise enough, so they still end up making some foolish mistakes, and hence the word morose. So it means, it literally translates to a wise fool, right? That's the etymology, right? All right, moving on to the next word, which is faux pas. Again, a very commonly used word. Now, faux pas is like an embarrassing or like a thoughtless action or statement which is made in a public or in a social setting. So it is a French phrase, and it literally means false step. It literally means false step in the French language. Right. Moving on to the next word, which is illumini, right? It comes from the Latin noun. So there's a Latin word which means illuminous, and illuminous literally translates to foster son. Okay, it can also translate to student, and it is derived from this particular Latin verb or Latin noun, allure, which means to nourish. Literal meaning of the word is like former students or graduates of a school, college, or university. I hope that made sense. The ex-students. Moving on to the next word, we have paparazzi. Now the word paparazzi actually means freelance photographers, right? The word paparazzi means a freelance or an independent photographer who really takes candid pictures of these high-profile people such as actors, celebrities, musicians. Now, the word paparazzi actually finds its origin from the Italian film La Dolce Vita by Federico Fellini. In his film, there was a character basically who was named Paparazzo, and he played a press photographer who was very, relentless, and who was very intrusive. So who would intrude people's personal place. So the name paparazzo, okay, was used to describe a character who represented the profession of a press photographer, and ever since then it has become a common term for such photographers. I hope. Moving on to the next word. The next word that we have on our screens is macho. Now, the word macho actually originates from the Spanish word macho, which means male. In English, macho gains a broader perspective or a broader meaning, and it basically means, it basically indicates like a strong masculine trait, or like aggressiveness or dominance, strength, and all of that, right? So that's where the word has been derived from, and I hope you found this video useful, and just in case you did, do let me know in the comments down below, and I'd be more than delighted to hear from your end. Until we meet again, this is Diya signing off. Stay tuned and follow for more.